doesn't know the rules. So he's checking the rules because he doesn't know the rules, and rather than move on to a car that he knows should get a ticket, he wants to find a loophole so he can give a ticket to a disabled badge holder who is in a disabled bay. And I've asked him questions, reasonable questions, and he doesn't want to answer the questions.
I'm reading, and then I'll give you an answer, sir.
But I'm saying that, why not go and look at a car that you can see hasn't got a valid permit? Why are you trying to pick on a disabled person with a disabled badge?
You've asked me a question
that you refuse to answer until I've made my points.
No, I'm going to give you an answer in a minute once I'm
so
reading
you're the ticket inspector that doesn't know the rules.
Okay, well, I'm reading the rules.
But so you don't know the rules, so you're reading the rules so you can get up to speed. So what have I said that's not accurate? How about you move on to someone that isn't a valid permit holder instead of trying to find a loophole where you're going to give a disabled person a ticket? Isn't my question valid? Let's open this up wider. So
I'm trying to answer your question.
You haven't answered my question. I've asked you several and you haven't answered any of them.
Reading the site rules. If you allow me to do that.
How can you be the guy issuing tickets and you don't know the site rules? Yeah, of course you can. That's your job. But how can you be the ticket inspector for this site and you can't? You don't know the rules. How does that make sense? And you're still standing there trying to find a loophole so you can give a disabled person and a disabled badge holder a ticket. And from where I'm standing, I can see several cars here that don't have valid permits. But you're going to stand there to try and find a rule so that you could give a disabled person one.
I'm standing here talking to you, sir.
You're not talking to me, I'm talking to you.
All right.
And you're also, whilst talking to me talking to you, whatever, trying to find a loophole so you can give a disabled person a valid disabled badge holder parked in a disabled bay. You're trying to find, make sure you get his face, because this is going online. It's people like you that give the people that do a good job a bad name. Because if someone didn't have the right to bike in a disabled bay, I'd understand. But from here I can see there's a valid disabled badge.
On this particular site
why are you here then? If you don't know the rules, surely you should be in a classroom that you learn this stuff, not online.
Can I answer your question?
If you want.
Okay. The site rules regarding disabled badges say that disabled badges are okay.
Of course they are. I know that. I'm telling you that.
Okay. So does that answer your question? Can I move on now?
Mate, I've been trying to ask you to move on for the past 5 minutes.
Right.
I've been telling you you're out of order for standing there trying to find a rule, which means that you can give a disabled person a ticket.
Okay, so you're entitled to your opinion.
No, it's the facts, mate. It's the facts. What are you doing at the moment? You're moving on, aren't you? You're moving on, innit? See? What a plonker.